Autosport International 2024, a really busy day too, but I managed to find 5 minutes to chat to Andrew Watson. Good to see you, Andrew. You had a good break.
Yeah, it's been great. Yeah, but I'm done with the break now. I'm ready to get going. Autosport's always, everybody comes together and starts getting excited about the year. So I can definitely one of them.
Absolutely, and not least of all, the rumour mill is in full flow here at Autosport this year. No announcement from you yet, but I'm sensing that something positive is on its way.
Yeah, it's been a really interesting off-season, a lot of hard work commercially, and with my management team at MB Partners have been really helpful supporting me. So yeah, it's shaping up to be a very exciting year, and I'm looking forward to sharing something soon. But last year I had so much fun, learnt a lot. So yeah, really looking to put that in practice next year.
Let's just briefly talk about last year. What were your big learnings from your season?
That with the right prep, and if everyone's delivering, that you can challenge at the front. So I think Toka and everyone involved have done a good job of giving everybody that opportunity with the sort of all very similar components across the grid. So, that was really encouraging. Really, the precision and the engineering that's required to hit that sweet spot to go quick is very small. Yeah. So it takes a lot of fine-tuning and work from the team to get you there, and then as a driver to deliver. So it really is those fine margins, and that's the biggest takeaway I had, that it's so tight, and it's the devil's in the details. So, but I really enjoyed it. The racecraft was, I thought, was pleasantly surprising. From the outside, I suppose it can look a bit daunting at times, but I think all the drivers on the track really respectful, really good, fun racing, and hopefully it works for everybody. So yeah, I just loved the whole journey. You
had some really great outings, some really good racing. It was really good to see you getting to grips with the car. And you must feel you acquitted yourself very well.
Yeah, to come away with 2 overall podiums was a big plus, and obviously the Jack Sears Championship was goal number 1. So ticked all of them off, which is great. And we had some really standout rounds, but there was a lot of inconsistency. That we were a little bit up and down too much. So that's what we're trying to do next year, is to smooth that out. And there was times on both sides of the garage that we left points on the table, from an engineering point of view, or for track limits and qualifying, or little things like that. So definitely we could be quick, and I learned a lot about front wheel drive. That was my first year doing that, so I really think I can make a good step forward next year.
Absolutely. Lots of chats with the drivers about 2 changes that are coming this next year, which is this marvellous new qualifying. So I'm still trying to get my head around exactly how it's going to work, but I'm sure people who get paid more than I do will have that in hand. And of course the additional boost that's going to be deployed through the hybrid system. That's going to change things, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've all been in the gym training our necks, for the hyperdrive, but no, it's definitely going to add something. The hybrid probably turned into quite a defensive tool, so I think this will add a real attacking element again, and for sure it's really going to spice things up. So yeah, we're all really excited to get going at that. The qualifying, I really like that shootout style qualifying. You've really got to deliver in a short period of time, and you aren't going to have 2 or 3 chances. You're going to probably have 1 chance. So, but obviously the tyre prep is going to be really important, and it'll be interesting to see how the rear wheel drives handle that, because I think it could be an issue for them. So let's see where we come out, but it's definitely going to make qualifying more exciting, and the racing should be more exciting now as well with the hybrid. So I think, again, Toka have done a great job of that. So yeah, stay tuned.
I think when we spoke before just as you were joining the championship, I asked you what your aspirations were for sort of the first half of the season, and you were quite honest about that, and I'd probably venture to say you even exceeded what you thought you might achieve. Now you've got that year under your belt, what is going to be your aspiration for, say, the first half of the season?
I haven't given that too much thought, to be honest. We've got to be more consistently in the points, and qualifying, we left quite a lot on the table last year, I felt. So, better grid positions, and really overall, we're not, we're not going to be straight to the front and challenging for the overall title. I hope we are, but it's really tough there. So again, realistic in that terms, but we can score some results. Obviously, the race win for next year is one. I've had a second and had a third, so just missing that top step, which is the difficult one. But look, more points, more trophies, a couple of reverse grids, and have some fun.
So it's going to be a great season. Any idea when you may be making an announcement?
Hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Shouldn't have too much longer to wait.
Brilliant. We'll look out for that. Good to catch up with you, Andrew.
Thanks, Steve. All right.